Bricks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin' with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make the hobby pop. From vintage sets to modern themes, minifig dreams with studs and seams. Castle walls, spaceship beams. Listen close, hear the gear screams. Connecting fans, yo, that's the plan. Building bonds piece by piece, man. Every episode more than just sand. Confidence grand, bricks in hand. Crazy mashups, ideas flow. Breaking molds, watch them grow.
Boom! What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another week of lovely building. We got Caden back this week. We got George once again. George and Caden are both here at the same time. It's a miracle. Yes.
Doesn't happen often.
I know. It doesn't happen often.
I thought they were the same person.
Yeah, you've never seen me and George in the same room together. Like Batman.
I don't think either one of y'all are comparable to Batman, but
I mean,
although Caden does wear a bunch of leather for fun, so but that's another podcast. Anyway, what is everybody going on? What's going on with everyone in the chat? We got Rob Cook of Claxton already in the house. Cajun A-Fall said have a fantastic show tonight. Trip says lurking in the chat tonight. Have a good stream. We got Andrew that says, I am here now. Brick World Indie really wasn't that great. We need you to tell us about that.
That's a lot.
Will said, Mr. Hoarder 66 says, good evening, everyone. David C. Kraus says, hey, what's up? And General Tron says, howdy all. Man, Andrew, if that's kind of crazy because me and Caden already debunked everyone's oh my god, Atlanta is amazing thing, but now you're saying Brick World Indie wasn't that good either?
I mean, Brick World Indie's like the step cousin to Chicago.
So it's like Fredericksburg of Chantilly.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I haven't been to Fredericksburg yet. I'll be there next weekend though.
What have y'all heard any more word on Chantilly?
No, the guess right now is that we're going to hear about it at Fredericksburg, whatever his plan is. So I will, honestly, I will probably do a post, like if he does announce anything, I will post it.
I keep getting emails about like the news at Brick Fair, and I click it excited, and it's just crap from Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
Ryan is in the house, says, hey, howdy, hey, and Fat Daddy Brick says, hello, all. Fredericksburg's supposed to have a good turnout this week, isn't it?
That's what it's shaping up to be. The mock tables are full, public tickets are up, so we'll see what happens.
Do you think this is everybody is scared because of Virginia or Chantilly?
I mean, I definitely think there's some merit to that, but at the same time, a show is going to happen at some point, and it's not necessarily that Fredericksburg is happening instead.
Yeah.
You know, one of the biggest things I think, at least for me, is I want to obviously have. I want to add some bricks to my badge, but also if I can't make it to whenever Chantilly ends up being, I want to at least have gotten to go to Brick Fair this year.
Are you taking what you got of Sugarloaf?
No, I'm just taking vignettes. I'm just playing with the lug, which wasn't the original plan, but there really isn't a way for me to take what exists of Sugarloaf, mostly because there's a clear lack of another side.
Yeah.
Very, very colorful.
Andrew said most of all the builds there were the same from the last 5 years.
I hate when a show does that.
I will say that Chantilly is pretty good about not doing that, but there is a couple builds that somehow keep coming back.
I mean, there is a like rule for Chantilly, so it makes sense.
But does that mean if I add a couple pieces to my mock this year, it becomes different from last year?
Like if you added one row of base plates to Bastogne and tried to bring it back, I would tell you to F off because it's the same. Like that's why Magnus stopped bringing the massive like GI Joe layout. Number one, like it was so much to set up, but also number two, he's brought it every year for the last decade.
No,
Like,
I did it completely different. I actually took all the snow off of Bastogne, and I'm bringing it this year as the Ardennes Forest.
In the summertime.
Yeah. Andrew said no awards. Cops looking like the Taliban that's coming through the door. Y'all didn't get any rewards at all, or any awards?
That's crazy.
I thought Brick World always did that. See, that's what I always feared about when you hear some of these shows that are coming around with multiple shows. Is like Brick World will take all of its resources and dump it into Chicago. Same thing like Chantilly. You worry about it, like them taking all their resources and dumping it into Chantilly versus like any other show they do.
Chantilly, I think, is different though. It's like Chicago is obviously like the flag of Brick World, but I think they try to like populate the other ones like they are clones, where they're really not. Like Fredericksburg and the PA show, and even like Alabama and all the other brick fairs he's done, like were nothing in comparison to Chantilly. And he never advertised them as such. Like he even expressed it to like their smaller shows. And then he can get away with it, like, you know, whatever venue wise. But like there's never been any contention. I mean, obviously he puts more into Chantilly. It's a bigger venue, he's got more people, you know, all that. But a lot of it probably comes down to what shows make him the most money.
Well, I did make a theme tonight about older Lego stuff, and the reason why was because me and George have often talked on the show about the old like Mummy sets and the old Explorer sets, and then you keep hearing about all these new lines that are getting launched and some of the Lego leaks that are coming out. I've still yet to see them. I mean, you know, they're dipping in Castle, but the problem is they keep doing Castle through Bricklink Designer Program, and I know we've talked about it before. That shit sucks. I hate it. I don't want a massive ass $300 set every time, and I know a lot of people feel the same way, but I would love for them to do some smaller sets. But
How do you really feel?
there was a
Creator
set
3-in-1s hasn't been bad.
do what?
Some of the Creator 3-in-1 castle sets haven't been bad, but I want the old school castle sets style. Make it come back.
They leaked a picture of a new set that is coming out, and it wasn't the set that necessarily got me to take I guess interest in making this a theme. It was the video that they put out. Has everybody seen the Lego ad that they just did for the new Jurassic Park fossil set?
No.
Yeah.
The one with them like rubbing the dirt off the bones. Oh, Caden, you're muted. Hold on. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, that was kind of sick.
So everyone knows the T-Rex set last year. Me and George found that not only was it a cool set, it seemed like that was like the top thing to buy and make other things out of.
Yeah.
There was like 5 different xenomorph skeletons they did, and then they did like a face hugger. There was all kinds of stuff, right, George?
Oh yeah, I'd say the face hugger was from the bunny rabbit, which still cracks me up to this day. Did the xenomorph from the T-Rex, and I've seen a xenomorph from oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. K2SO, which I think it was Dickendoo, or however you say that guy's name.
The point I'm getting here is that I think that set is really cool on its own. I mean, like not even depending on all the pieces you can get to use for other things. I think that fossil set is extremely cool. If I had space to actually build it and display it, I would be more amped to get it. But I just don't have the room back here. I mean, I still got the Disney Castle sitting right here. So I have put that one off. But with that being said, they released the advertisement for it, and it made me think about the Explorer sets and the other stuff. So I actually brought a ton of pictures from old Explorer style sets that I would love to go over, talk about like the pieces that are inside of it, how simplistic they were. Fat Daddy said we need $20, $30, and $50 castle sets. I'll even say we need $100 castle sets.
That would be amazing. Some of the old little box sets we used to get when I was younger for like, I don't know, $5, $6. Bring something back like that. It'd probably be 20 now, but it'd still be fantastic.
Yeah. Somebody moved me sides because Hoarder said I was on.
Hoarder said it looked weird, so I changed you.
He said, "Thanks, George."
You're welcome, sir.
So, George, you've aged by a factor of 4. Why shouldn't the price be up by a factor of 4?
I mean, that's true, but it just still aggravates me. Some of the stuff they're coming out with nowadays, and I get inflation and the cost of production, which I don't think their cost of production has gone up anywhere near with the amount of inflation. But some of these sets, like take the 4 Plus, for example, some of those sets are just downright stupid expensive. And I know it has to do with IP, mainly because of Star Wars, but an introductory set for a 4-year-old shouldn't cost you $50 for 60 pieces.
See, it's ironic though that you bring up the whole like inflation and cost of production things, because I was just watching a video this morning that they were talking about, because like ABS plastic, they like Lego buys oil to facilitate like running their plastics, and now with oil prices going up, granted their like cost of material is probably like bottomed out overall because they just have all the money, but still, like as oil goes up, like we might see a small increase.
It's reminding me of COVID all over again. You better run out and get some toilet paper.
Yeah.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I've moved houses since COVID, and I still had toilet paper left over from when COVID was going on.
You're not alone. I think we still have like 2 packs left over from the COVID fear. You know, the really crappy stuff nobody wants to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoarder said
John toilet paper.
Yep.
Doesn't take shit off anybody.
I think that's called sandpaper.
320 grit. Hoarder said that they had a $3, $5, $7, and $10 boxes back then, and kids had the majority of the parts from those small sets. And then you got the big sets with the flip front window for your birthday and Christmas. The flip window is something I really wish they would give them back with. I think they lost the spark in it whenever you don't get big base plates and sets anymore. You don't get stuff like that, and I think that that's where some of that stuff kind of shined. The displayable boxes have definitely gone down. I really like the Pokemon box, and I'll be honest with you, some of the Smart Brick sets have a lot more appeal to them than some of the other like normal Star Wars stuff. Doesn't mean I would ever buy them, but they definitely got a little more appeal to them. But nothing quite like the old days. But Gene has also brought some old Technic stuff. So I'm going to throw him on the spot and let him go first, and then kind of bring what I brought because I want to get into it.
Okay.
Yeah, that flip front box is the best boxing ever.
Well, that's how a lot of the Technic sets came. All right. Go ahead and
Angry Dragon said, "I love the Pokemon sets." I built the 3 big ones. I'm finishing Charizard now, and then I'll be done. Hoarder said that flip front window would bring back so much nostalgia that I would have to buy every set they put it out with. I don't think they would do that now, though, just because the society that we live in and the stupidity of people stealing shit. It'd be so easy just to crack one of those open with a razor knife or something and take the sets out of it.
Yeah, and I'd say that's probably the biggest reason why they don't do that anymore. Hell, people rip open Lego boxes in the store anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gene, carry on.
Oh, you're fine.
And then they fill them with pasta.
Yeah, you've seen
I don't
that
know.
one.
Somebody in my feed posted a picture the other day, or it might have been a video, that they bought a Lego set. It was a Star Wars set. I forgot which one, but when they opened it and dumped it out, like a city set was inside of it.
I've seen that happen.
So basically, Richard was talking about old stuff. I figured my timeline in Lego Technic is probably about as old as it gets. Just the history kind of thing of Technic. Technic came out, I think, in 76.
I think you're right.
I'm not even going to pretend I know.
77. Came out in 77. There were 7 sets released in 77. The Technic lift arm that everybody knows of, that they think is kind of the main Technic part, that didn't come out until way later. So this was my first Technic set, 1979. I had 2 sets. This one was motorbike with sidecar, and in 1977 it was $49.50. So Lego was already raping and pillaging. The other one I had was this forklift. The forklift was $30, 1979. This was the first steering vehicle that Lego released. It's kind of cool. I have no idea where all the parts are. When Tori and I got married, merged all our Lego, that was in the tub of stuff that we parted out. Fast forward, in 81, I got 2 sets. One of them, the power truck. And I've showed this on the show before. But if you look at the side, there's the original power truck from 1981. Still got it. Original parts. So that was 81. And that tractor was 81 also. If you look, the hint of lift arms is right there. They had thin lift arms back then. The one before, round, thin lift arms. From there, I jumped all the way to 96 because 81, I went to college, came home, got a job, waited until I had kids. First kid was born in 91, like Caden. No, Caden, you're 01, right?
Yeah, 01.
Yeah, okay. So Ashley's 10 years older than you.
Yeah. You got these Technic sets when my parents were like 3 years old.
Yeah, so the first one I got, I was 16.
Caden.
So 96, I decided to get one that I could build with my 5-year-old daughter. That was a good idea, right? But this was they called it a 3-in-1 car, $84 in 1996. And this is where lift arms first appeared. And it was the bent lift arms. They were there, and then they had the L-shaped bent ones also. So this was where the Technic figures came into play. We had most of this in that tub that Tori and I first parted out. And then this one, I figured that 3-in-1 wasn't smart doing it with a 5-year-old, so I waited till she was 7, and we bought this one to build. And this one was still put together in that tub when Tori and I merged all our stuff. We did part it out. We've sold the wheels, which are the hardest things to find to that. But we do still have these instructions in inventory for sale. I think they're like $1.50 or something. So then you jump to from there to 2002. That was my first crane. And in case you guys can't tell, looking around behind me, I have kind of an obsession with construction equipment. So that was my first crane, 2002. Jumped to 2004. That was my first front end loader. It was pneumatic and only marginally worked well. The pneumatics on it were real jumpy. 05, my second crane, that one actually stayed together for a long time. We've got most of the parts for this one still in stock, including a lot of the printed parts. The one piece that's the most special on that is the metal hook on the crane right there. They're hard to find right now. From there, you go to my third crane. I built that, and that was one that I bought and built after the divorce, and I don't think that thing stayed together 3 weeks before it came apart and the kids were playing with it. My first dozer, it was pretty dang complicated in 07. It was motorized, but it was not as motorized as this big behemoth down here. I would do wish I still had that one to put them side by side and compare them. And then that one is the one that's probably most special to me and Tori. That's the first Lego set she ever bought me. And that one's still on the shelf in the other room. Now, after that, that was 16. After that, we got lucky and we bought out a huge collection one day. And that guy that had that collection had at least one of every Technic set made since 2008. And so we ended up having at least one of every Technic set made since 2008. Now, since we did that, there's a few that I haven't bought, mostly boats. I don't know. I would say probably boats, helicopters, the Osprey, which I wanted but couldn't get my hands on.
Tron says he has one of those metal hooks and also the smaller metal hook too from the helicopter.
Yeah. They're cool to find. They work really well.
I don't. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, I
metal
don't.
hook was so heavy, it made it easy for the line to go up and down.
I don't buy the construction sets. I like the way they look. I've wanted that city crane that came out a couple months ago.
That's a great build.
But I don't. I mean, everyone knows that I don't really go to Bricks and Minifigs a lot. I went and they had an Easter thing where you could fill a bucket up for $25. We ended up buying a friend's kid a bunch of Duplo figures, and in that I got addicted to, well, I have to fill the bucket up. I found something that I don't know what construction set this goes to, and I've wanted to add it in this Star Wars build somehow, but I cannot figure out exactly what to do with it. But it's the magnet piece and the magnet that it picks up.
Huh.
I know that this goes on some type of ball joint for a crane because it swivels. And then there's a block that has two Technic pinholes on the side and then like a Lego brick on the bottom. But I mean, as you can tell, it's got some force to it. I don't know what I would do with it. I thought about putting it up top near like as a, some type of loader, but it doesn't really make sense in the build.
It's almost like from a city scrapyard or something.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was from one of the train sets that had the tower crane.
Yeah.
Tron said those flex rods and tubes were absolute fire.
Yeah.
I have got the original 2 Technic Star Wars sets, the R2 and C-3PO build.
Oh, that creepy looking C-3PO.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Oh
yeah, the Stormtrooper.
Do what?
Yeah, the Stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper.
No.
That one's probably the most cursed, honestly.
That's like C-3PO does meth or something.
That's just Sith C-3PO from
Seth C-3PO.
Rise of Skywalker. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of my timeline through Technic that we lived.
So I didn't bring Technic, and I know that Gene didn't really have like a heads up on what I was bringing. That is really cool. Technic is way beyond. I don't really buy many Technic sets, but what I did bring, and I wanted to talk about, because I think this gives us a chance to talk about like pieces, and even though these builds were absolutely horrible, compared to what is now, and it kind of goes back to what we were talking a second ago with Hoarder 66. Man, this right here used to be a set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly this kind of set was still around even when I was getting into system. Like my first system set, which I'm honestly afraid to even say this. My first system set was the first Clone Trooper Battle Pack from 2008 or January 2008, so like 2007. So I had sets before that because my older brother had stuff, but like even up through like the Kingdom's Castle stuff, we had little sets like this where it was like $6-7.
Well, I mean, let's just face it. This right now in our time and day, this is a CMF or a CMF style figure.
See, but it's like it's the CMF figure, but you got extra stuff.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about a CMF figure that I will always say though is they all come with some piece that is either a mold that is only used or a print that is only used for that CMF, and I really like the exclusivity of that.
Yeah.
But I mean, like this right here was perfect. You bought this little guy. It came in an Explorer set. You got a Scorpion, shotgun, pistol, because if you don't have a pistol, you have a shotgun. If you don't have a shotgun and a pistol, you have dynamite and a shovel. So I mean, you're doing everything. But next up is like this. So like if I could find this set today, if y'all only knew, like I have a box back here, because I did bring it out while looking at all this stuff. So one of the things that I do, and everyone knows this, is when I order Bricklink purchases, I will not just order parts. I try to get a minifig from each store. I have an obsession with buying mummies. But I mean, if I could buy this fig right now in like a $5, set, I would do it all day long. All day long. I mean, there's besides that one, 6 mummies in here, and then the UFO sets that I like, I think there's 12 aliens in here. And it's just one of those things that, like, going back to this set, I could buy this again, I would still buy multiple of them. That map is still, I think, one of the coolest maps. I don't know, just showing the little diamond on there with the pharaoh or sphinx head. Angry Dragon says, I had a few kinds of these sets. I had that one, the dragon with the silver helmet, and the 2 ninja ones. Lorem said, you could say he's got mummy issues. That you could. That you could. Jones says, I had a lot of these little sets. They were great as a kid. And Tron said he's got one of these mummies. Next up is like this little Shell station, man. You used to be able to go to a gas station and like $6 get this. And it's just one of those things that, like, so far the sets I've gone over, they're not great. They're not even great builds. Look at this car. This car is absolutely horrible. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a mine cart or what, but it is a trash build compared to what we get today. And I don't think it's ever meant to be as cool as something that we got today. But it's cool that this did exist. And now you're getting into things like this. I love this set. It's very simple. You got the car, the good guy, obviously the mummy skeleton. And that, I mean, it literally gave you a lot of play features. They didn't use windshields. They used clear panels for windshields. I mean, it was just we're talking like a different time period.
I will say retro parts, though, that grill on the front.
Do what?
That grill archway on the front with the headlight studs in it.
Yeah.
I have one of those pieces because I think my older brother had this set. every time I find it, I'm like, this piece is sick.
Oh, it is.
So
Like, I
there's
might
two
try to
versions
work
of that, Caden.
with
There's
so
two
what?
versions. One is the metallic silver, like you're seeing there.
Yeah.
The other one's metallic silver and has black trim around it. We've got both of them.
Yeah, I only have the metallic silver
Or
one,
had both. Had.
but I want to
Tori
find a
looked at me
way to
cross-eyed.
work it
Don't
into the Australian patrol car for the Emu War vignette, if I can find it.
But like, I don't know. These Explorer sets like this kind of made me, I don't know, it made me miss the time and day where I had done all this. I talked to George a couple times about building like an old Explorer mock. I would definitely use new updated pieces, but like this hieroglyphic stuff, none of this stuff was stickers. It was all printed. I don't, we always talk about Lego now, like why we don't get printed parts, why what they choose to print, what they don't choose to print. Every one of these parts was printed. I actually have a bucket or a box over here that I buy anytime we go to like a Bricks and minifigs, and I find those type of pieces, like the printed hieroglyphics or the UFO prints. I buy them all. I love it. Do what?
What set number is that?
I don't know. Why do you have it?
We've got some of the hieroglyphics.
Set number 696969420.
No, not quite.
It's probably like set number 12 or some shit.
Probably like 6, 9,
It's
14.
2996. And printed parts. Let's go down to those.
Next up on the picture, though, like going back to what Caden said about the front grill piece, but they actually used the casket from the sarcophagus as the car.
I also like that the play features are like actively being like visualized.
I've always thought this trapdoor pieces was one of the coolest pieces Lego ever invented because they used it for like an actual like trapdoor. And now like this is even in the Pokemon set. I think it's in Blastoise's back. But it's not used, it's just the outside of it.
Yeah.
You see a lot of that in Millennium Falcon stuff too.
Well, I remember the old ATDP, the like 2009 ATDP, the like side doors on the walker were those panels in dark bluish gray. They just put like little like bars on them so you could pull them open.
Did they but they didn't actually use like, you're saying they did include both pieces, right?
Yeah, they had both pieces.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen it used where they like just use the frame, which is like, it seems stupid because it only has like, then you have the weird clips. Like,
Yeah,
that,
you
like,
can't really use
odd
it to its full advantage.
Yeah, like unless you're covering it up, which just kind of seems counterintuitive, and you're just using more parts.
Yeah. I will say that like this tomb piece, I would buy so many of those, especially if they're in really good condition. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I would ever do with this stuff. I also will say one of the things I think that Lego boxes are missing, and I know Caden hit on the fact that this is showing how all the play features, is they've made a scene right here. I mean, it's not showing something flying. Homeboy is actually fixing the tire on the truck that broke off. Like that's something you do not see nowadays, I don't think. This is the next minifig out of the series that I wanted to highlight because I believe this is so cool. It's one of those things, like I said, I don't know if they would touch this now just because of how they're being politically, but this is really cool. I would take an Aztec warrior any day, especially over the fact that you can go buy a bunch of CMFs and they're all in animal costumes.
Yeah. Didn't we have a like Aztec or Incan something CMF at one point? Like one of the early.
Yeah, I think it was like
I
one of
think
the
we
first
did.
5.
Yeah.
But that headpiece got pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how much this headpiece is. Gene, I don't know if you can look that up quick. I'm assuming it's quite pricey.
Well, I feel like old figures like that, especially people try to sell them complete if they have them rather than the part.
Yeah,
Those clip-on feather pieces, though, were also pretty sick.
yeah.
You're muted, Gene.
The headpiece is $7.89. That minifigure is $48.
It's actually not terrible, all things considered.
It's really not. This is another one where they did like an upgraded piece, the car piece that actually came, like they went from the panels to the actual windshield, and then the car piece was like a solid mold. Lorm said blackbirds and yellowbirds, very nice. This is one with only 2 sets that comes with the yellow parrot. Just under $30 for that headpiece. You can't find it for $7.89 though. Click on it. Is it something that is just on there as like a parts price? You can't get very many of them type thing?
I was looking at the average price. Hold on.
I don't know that I've ever seen that minifig out in the wild, like at a Bricks and Minifigs or something.
I'm looking at that headpiece right now. There's one for $5.99, one for $7.45, one for $7.95, one for $8.10, one for $9.76, and they go above $10.
In America?
Yeah, in the US of A.
That's pretty cool then. Do they say what kind of condition they're in?
I'd have to pick them to see.
No,
One that's $5.99 says shows where. See photos.
That just means it's trash.
It's just got some print wear.
It's well played with.
Yeah, trash.
It's got some print wear when you consider that it's a $19.99 part.
Well, the bad thing is that was a part of time when people got sets and they opened them and played with them. Nothing was like saved for a value aspect.
Right.
Next up, this is the first plane in the series. I don't know if y'all remember this set,
Oh yeah,
but this is so cool.
still on my I want list.
I love how they took the grill and still used the grill, but put like another radiator in front of it and then added the V8 engine block. I don't know. This is one of those sets that just stuck out so much. Sandwich Jones says this makes 1999 feel like so long ago. Caden 99 was a good year.
Yeah.
That was before Y2K.
Yeah. Caden, do you know what Y2K is?
Doesn't it mean year 2000?
Yeah, but do you know like what it was and what happened?
No.
Really?
Absolutely nothing happened, and that was the funny part about it.
Yeah, everyone literally panicked because they thought when 2000 hit, the world was just going to like implode on itself and end.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. Like, I feel like every like 20 or 30 years, people were like, oh my God, the world's going to end. 2012.
Well,
Make sure to
2012
shut our
was the
computers
Mayan
off.
calendar ending.
I think 2012 was the one that was like my generation.
Yeah, it was December 21st, 2021 was when the Mayan calendar ended, and they thought that they predicted the future, and that's when the world ended.
Yeah.
Gene, do you have these tomb pieces?
I don't know. We have had them, but I don't know that we have them now.
This is the box art. Going right back to box art, which me and Caden were talking about. Like, you actively have the guy doing his job. Like, he has got the magnifying glass looking at the skeleton, which is what an archaeologist would do. You have the 2 bad guys running away I will say that it's very kind of misleading because they both seem to have the map. I don't know back in the day, but I'm assuming if you bought a treasure map or had a treasure map, you weren't making copies of it at your local Xerox.
You
I
can
mean, they
find a
scribed
local
the Bible. They
make
could
you
scribe
one.
a treasure map in the 90s.
Do what?
They scribed the Bible. They could scribe a treasure map in the 90s.
In the 90s?
Yeah. That's when these sets came out.
But they next is my favorite. I want this blimp. Last year, me and Caden have talked about this. Last year, this thing was at Brick Fair, Virginia during a silent auction, and it went for so much that I would have never paid for it because it was brand new in box, mint condition. But I want
Hey,
this.
Richard, we do not have any more of the tunes. We sold the last one November 17th of 24 for $11.18.
What about this blimp?
Yeah, so what's that blimp going for now? Just the blimp piece.
Oh, good Lord.
Last I looked, it was crazy.
I think the whole set went for like $200 at Brick Fair. It's still more than I would have ever paid. Lorem said the Y2K thing started around 1998, and they had a whole 2 years to figure it out too.
That was interesting times.
It really was. I remember waking up that morning and trying to wait to see like what in the world was going on, like if it was ending, if places started to like collapse in. Caden, back then you had to watch the news to figure out something. It wasn't on the internet. People didn't put it on their Instagram stories.
There were only 3 channels to watch it on.
And if the president was on, we missed
We were
Flippers.
screwed.
He was on every channel.
This is the box art for it, which isn't as great, but it's still kind of cool.
It's still pretty awesome.
You can't see it in this picture. You can see it on the box, but it's very distorted. This gold piece right here, like gold tray, I always thought that was kind of cool. Next up is another set, which is pretty much the exact same thing. You get both car designs all in one, and then you get more hieroglyphic pieces. This eagle piece up top that is printed on this like 1x12, 1x10, whatever it is, that is definitely like a piece to be after. If y'all ever see that, buy it. If you don't want it, I'll buy it. That is a piece you don't come across often.
So, Richard, that blimp set, the average going price used is $265 now.
Yeah, but what's the blimp cost?
That's what I'm going to look for. We've never seen one of those in the store.
That's not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be for that's used, I'm assuming, Gene.
Yeah. How do I scroll past it?
Me and Haley have decided to get up this weekend and go yard selling. I need to find some of this stuff. Some mom throwing out her kid's Lego clone collection because he's gotten too old.
Balloon is $97. And actually, that's the average price. One sold earlier this month for 128, and the only one available in the U.S. right now is $100.
That's insane.
Think about that. How many mocks have we built between the 3 of us? Have we ever used a piece, a single? What is the most expensive single piece that you've used in a mock, George?
Ugh. Oh, one of the first original Jolly Green Giant helicopters I designed, I think it was like 1/40th or 1/45th scale. When I designed it on Studio, it was a 3x3 wedge that had like the little 1-stud notch cut out of it. And silly me, didn't realize they were original light gray and like obsolete. But I think I paid like 20 something bucks for each one.
I was about to say, I was telling Gene before we came on, I got 2 pieces for the ATTE, not knowing that they only came in 1 set, or 2 sets, but it was really just one. And they were $13 a piece, and I needed 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to do it sometimes.
Something like that. They were, I think it was 12 or 13. I don't know. One of them. I know it was like $30 getting 2 pieces and getting it shipped here.
I know one of the boats I designed for Brick Mania, I wanted to use the black 2x4. Here. It was this, except black, the 2x4 bow piece or bow piece, the hell you want to call it. Well, those only came in that yellow and black. That open-wheeled sports car. Can't think of the name of it. And there was limited stock, and they were like $10 or $12 a piece. So we decided to go with gray, and then printed a black stripe on them.
Sometimes that's more cost-effective. This is the box art for that one, which again shows all the play features: the spear sliding out, the tower falling. Now this is another set. I've got some of these hieroglyphic big prints, but the hot air balloon, I would love to have that hot air balloon again. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that advertisement. That's just clean. And then this is when it started getting weird, which was kind of like what Connor was talking about. How like all of a sudden he went to like Japan and found ninjas. That gold dragon though. Gene, how much is this dragon? I don't have this set.
Go back to it. Zoom in. Oh God, I don't know.
Lorm said, I have this unibuilt at my feet, or unbuilt at my feet. What? This or this? Sandwich Jones says, nostalgia kicking in. All these sets look so shitty and so fire at the same time.
They really do.
But see, that's the thing. Back in the day, it didn't we didn't care much about what it looked like versus what it did when we could play with it.
Yeah, I was more concerned with play features than collectability.
Yeah, you wanted that trapdoor. You wanted to be able to take your, bad guy right here and put him to where he's running away, slide the spears to hit him. You wanted the tower to fall in the way so you couldn't get to the treasure. Like, you wanted this stuff to happen.
Those rubber tracks?
Yeah.
Man, I killed to try to find those when I was a kid so I could make bulldozers and excavators and stuff like that.
You know what's really
now
weird?
We have track links.
I was just at the Bricks and Minifigs where I found the magnet piece, and they had so many of those tracks, but they didn't have the wheels they went in. Because you have to have that wheel that like has the cutout in the middle, and it has the like vents so it catches it.
So Richard, that Black Dragon average sales price for 6 months, $110. But there's only 3 available in the U.S. right now. One of them's $145, one of them's $350, and the other one's $930.
Woo! I would have bought it for $200 and flipped it.
You know what makes me want to buy that though? There's only that and this right here, and Smog is the only dragons I do not have.
I would love to have Smog.
I will tell you that when I bought Queen Amidala, they gave me an extremely good deal on it, and they also had a Smog. And if I'll tell you off air what they offered the Smog to me for, and I should have took it. I just could not see myself paying that for it, just because I wouldn't have done anything with it. But I should have bought it. Lorem said, dude, I found that set with the Zeppelin. He also said that the one he has at his feet are the Pharaoh's Forbidden Ruins. Hey, if you're willing to let it go, I may be interested in buying it. I know that this year, I'm going to go over some Lego leaks here in a little while. This year kind of has me already spending some money on some stuff you probably wouldn't think I'd be spending money on, but and then this is another thing that I wanted to show. So adventure sets went into this. This elephant piece is still one of those things, like every time I see one, I try to pick them up. They're around $30 to $45 at Bricks and Minifig stores. I think that and the pieces that are on top for the tower, like the dome pieces, are so cool. The boulder piece, it's just a big round ball. You can't really do much with it, but this is like peak Lego to me.
You and I have very different tastes. Hold on.
How is that? You brought some too?
I wouldn't exactly say peak Lego, but this is just some of the stuff I had growing up. And one of them I actually recently just found at a used Lego store and paid probably too much for it, but I'm glad I bought it. I remember getting this set here. I think it was Christmas of 93, maybe 94.
So
we had just gotten a new puppy too, and left him at the house one day. Came home and he had chewed up all the Christmas presents, and this was the victim of that dog.
So you say that where we differed, but I've been joking for the longest time about one of the things I want to do is I want to bring my mom down here. My mom has these stories about her having to build these Lego sets for me when I was young and me just like demolishing them. Me and Haley looked into, there is a police station and it's like one of the biggest police stations they've ever done. It was 3 technical parts, but it was still like, well, the one set was big enough that she built. And I've been trying to like buy the set and talk her into coming live on one Wednesday and building it, just because I know that it's going to like bring back memories for her. But at the same time, it's going to be so awesome to see her get frustrated to do that. But do you remember, and we were talking about this because I tried to find it in Atlanta. The cars were built similar to this, but it was like a tractor trailer and it was a car hauler and it had like 8 cars on it and all the cars were the same build, just different colors, and they were go-karts. And they had 1, 2, 3, and 4 on them.
Just wait.
Okay.
I don't have the car hauler, but I have one of those cars.
Do you?
Yeah. But I still have quite a bit of the pieces to this set in the tote from my childhood. But this is where I fell in love with helicopters, dump trucks, and race cars. So I
love how it's just called Lego Basic.
Yeah. It's set 715. It's still on my wanted list. One of these days I'm going to get a brand new one sealed that doesn't have dog teeth marks in it.
Well,
this little car right here?
Yes.
We used to get these. I mean, that was a lot of the time growing up, the only sets I could afford or the only sets my parents would buy me. Or I think at one point in time, McDonald's had a Happy Meal car set like these.
They did.
So,
because like I said, they were all different colors, and then there would be like a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. I think there was a 5 and 6. I don't think they ever went up to 8.
It's a shame the 3 wasn't on a black car, though.
Yeah, I think the 3 is blue.
Another little helicopter. I mean, these things were simple to make when I was younger with what parts I had. And that was the best thing. You buy these cheap little sets and you already have the parts. You just multiply them over and over and over again.
Well, a helicopter back then was really easy because you already had the blade piece and you already had both landing gear pieces that were.
I mean, they were one of the most common used parts. Or we used to take these race cars and like make bobsleds out of them in the wintertime, make on little tracks, run around. Simple little boats. I mean, there's nothing to it. That's either a 2x4 inverted slope or a 4x4. And I really miss these finger hinges. Man, they were so handy.
Yeah. And they never broke.
No, yeah, not at all. I've talked about this on the show a couple of times. The trans air carrier set. I get emails probably 5 times a week from my wanted list stating these are available, but most of them are coming from Europe. They're used. The stickers are faded or parts are faded. One of these days I'll find a brand new sealed one at a decent price and grab it. I think this was the first set I had that had that rear suspension actually had springs in it. That was pretty cool.
That was like the 2x2 axle piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think this was the first one I got with a surfboard that had a sail and the sail mast.
Yeah. See, I had this stuff, but not as much as I did the other.
And then who doesn't love octane fuel?
I am still surprised. I want to know what happened. Why doesn't Lego use octane like they used to?
I don't know. I can't even remember the last year they used octane in Lego City. But
Andrew said that I had the first space shuttle that rode on top of a 747, early 90s. Tron said I got that little boat. And Lorem said, man, and they said they give you a minifig with that little boat.
oh, Lauren, you have this set sealed? You lucky. I have the parts to it somewhere.
So I will say, and I didn't even think about this until now. I texted to George to see if George wanted it, and I should have sent it to Caden too. The rarest set I have ever seen in the wild was actually a what is it? A blacksmith? Is that what it's called? The blacksmith?
Oh, the one Dan designed, the blacksmith shop.
Yeah, I found that set at a Bricks and Minifigs, full together, complete.
I should have had you buy it.
It was like $275.
That's a decent price. I mean, that's technically the first Lego idea set.
Yeah.
This is the one that I recently found at a friend of ours' used brick store. I had this. I don't even remember what year this came out, but as soon as I saw it, I immediately grabbed it. Didn't even care what the price was and walked up to the counter with it. Because that guy right there in the cowboy hat with the aviators. And he's got a little stubble on his face.
Is that supposed to be you, George?
I don't know, but I'm saying it is. And then
That's a 1994 set.
94? Okay.
Yeah.
The Dark Shark. This was where I fell in love with boats and had never owned a boat. But I think I still have a majority of these pieces too. Except maybe the uprights here, maybe lost. But that's all I brought for old sets.
Caden, what'd you bring?
I brought one. It's from 2026.
That was from when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Lauren said 94 for the River Runners, 91 for the boat.
Yeah. See, my problem is growing up, I mean, we were military brats, and a lot of my friends had really cool, expensive Lego sets. And I don't remember if they were sets that I had, sets they had, sets I wanted. Like what was the Space Police line? There was a lot of cool sets in there. Yeah,
bro. Okay, yeah. See, I had Space Police. Those were like the first. I don't know when in the timeline they came out, but I remember like having those around the same time that I like found brick arms. So I had like the weird like sci-fi brick arms, and like those were my first like soldier minifigs that we would make. We'd flip the
Sandwich-
visor upside down.
Sandwich Jones said the Dark Shark looks like it's running the White Knight.
It definitely had some running feels.
Little cartel owned boat.
Yes.
Caden, what? So when did you like?
Yeah,
what
we're,
was your-
we're definitely talking about two different space police.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way you're talking about the same thing, Caden.
I'm
Let
talking
me-
about
let me
Space
pull it
Police
up,
from
baby.
like 2011.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking like
Yeah.
the mid '90s.
Yeah,
Oh.
the space police were literally astronaut. They were like spacemen with like helmets with visors and everything else.
Yeah,
But
I'm
that
talking about the
space
Space
was
Police
pretty cool too.
that they made the like comic or whatever out of, where they're like catching aliens and stuff. Because there were some pretty sick figures and stuff in that.
That space police was pretty cool because of the aliens, but this is the space police I'm talking about. Let me see if I can find it.
You're not building them.
No, my brain's tired. Just going to. I had it all
Richard,
set
I'll
up.
have you know I was looking for one part for about 20 minutes. But I found
Underneath
it.
another one.
Well, I mean, who knows where it was when I first started looking for it, but it ended up being like literally right in front of me the entire time.
Telling you, what you're doing right now absolutely sucks.
Oh, 100%. Every time I do this, I remind myself why I hate doing this. I saw somebody post on Facebook a couple weeks ago that they were building Rivendell, and the caption was just about to start this nightmare, and it's a picture of their mattress, and all of the parts of Rivendell are poured out on their mattress. So it's like, Jesus Christ. 54 bags. I just imagine the roof tiles all being mixed into that. Like, I think I'd rather shoot myself.
I mean, I have, like I said, this is like 15 parts shy of an ATTE. I mean, I'm going to have to do the same thing after I just said I hate the fact that I did this because I had to do it with the Republic gunship. I'm about to build Charizard.
This is the space police I'm talking about, Caden.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Is that the... Can you pull up one of the figures?
Oh, you're asking an awful lot.
I love how I'm in like the between of everybody.
Okay, so I've definitely seen the one in green.
That guy?
Yeah. Either that one or the other one. One of the two. I've seen one of them. I think it was that one. I've seen that, but I had no idea what it was. I'm talking about the like dark gray alien space police from like 2010.
Yeah, I know which one. And those were pretty cool sets. I
Also
never
a
got
good
into
theme,
those.
just saying.
It is a good theme.
All right, I don't care if y'all hate this or not. Y'all can suck a fat one. This is badass.
Oh, Charizard. Dog.
What is that? A Digimon?
Yeah, it's actually orange dragon blue eyes.
Is that what's his name?
Smog.
What's the dragon? Well, not that any of you guys are gonna know what it is. The dragon from Bakugan.
From what?
Sure.
I've ate there one time. They didn't. The teriyaki chicken wasn't that good.
That shrimp's horrible.
I'm gonna remember the name later.
They charge you like $8.99 and bring you one piece. It's weird. It's
Yeah.
grilled.
Portions are off. No, there was that's gonna so much bother me now. There was like some anime in like the early 2010s, and like similar to anything else, but like all the like creatures were kept in these like spheres, and so when you like battled each other, you would like roll out your sphere, and then it would hit something on the field, and then like fucking transform into a something.
So,
And there was like the
Exotica?
main character's main Bakugan was like this big dragon. I don't remember what his name was.
Should I start Eevee or should I wait till next week?
Go for it. Why not?
Oh man, Andrew said someone at Indy had the whole Ice Space set. I haven't thought about Ice Space in a long time.
One of the guys in Charm City does And I mean, well, at least I think it's the ice space stuff. But has like a whole like. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong theme. Never mind.
You thinking of Ice Explorers?
I'm thinking of the Ice Explorers. Yeah, the like Arctic thing.
That was a
Rocky
good.
Forest said Bakugan. I have no idea what that is. I've
Never heard of it.
What's his name?
I know like Beyblades. I know what Beyblades are. Have no idea anything about it.
Okay. What is the dragon?
In the great words of Connor, isn't this a Lego show?
Dragonoid. That's what his name was.
Wow, that's really, really, really inventive right there. Just the dragon is named Dragonoid.
That's creative.
Shut up.
I remember
That show is so old. I had a drag. What did I just say? Drag something. Whatever I said. I had one. It was sick.
But I did bring, of course, some Lego leaks and mocks. Do y'all want to get into that? Because there's quite a bit of Lego leaks.
There's only one. I'm technically building one of them right now.
What, a Lego leak?
Technically.
Technically?
which
I'm 100% buying it and then recoloring it into invasion colors. 100%.
Then why would you buy
guaranteed.
it?
Why would I buy it?
Yeah.
Because I can.
But why would you buy it and recolor it? Why wouldn't you just... Never mind.
You're right. I'll buy two. I'll buy one, and then I'll buy a second one and recolor that one.
Somebody in our lug shared the new elementary post this morning on it, and I commented right away. I said, that's definitely going to be some C-47s and AC-47 spook conversion.
Somebody was like, these extracts are going to pop up and rebrickable so fast in olive green.
Yep. So, to start off, I always do what is, I think, the worst to the best. I don't know who the hell this is, and I don't understand.
I know who it is, and I hate him, so I don't care.
Is it an actual music artist?
Well, okay. Let's be fair. In today's day and age, what is an actual music artist besides any kid in a laptop?
So
she's from a couple of years ago. She had like a TikTok hit and then got super famous for being semi-attractive and like 25, and that was it.
Sweet. Well, this is something I will definitely not be getting. I think that if you're going to start a music line, doing something that is this new is a very shitty idea.
Yeah.
You get everybody else with nostalgia and old age. Let's get some. I mean, they gave us a Beatles set at one time, and I'm not even a Beatles fan, but.
Well, let's put it this way: the people with the money that can pay for it aren't interested.
Well, it's only $30, so the kids are going to be able to get this one.
How about some AC/DC or Metallica or Pantera? Or
I will tell you right now, we will never see Metallica or Pantera ever on a Lego.
I mean, not officially.
Iron Maiden? That'd be awesome.
I have all the Iron Maiden figs.
What?
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Oh, let's take a pause.
Jealous as hell.
Let's take a pause from this. Hold on.
Well, don't let Dan see them. He'll be wanting to get them.
Hold on. Let me grab what bin are they in?
A dime bag Lego collector's minifigure would be awesome. Dime bag Daryl.
I'm glad you
to be specific.
Oh, where are they at? Where are they at? So, this has been like a box of goodies of mine that I've had for quite a while. They're
I gotta put you full screen.
Custom minifigs, like Ricky Bobby.
I got Ricky Bobby.
Okay, so I have the Trooper.
Interesting.
I have Eddie.
Mother trucker.
And I have, I think this one was Somewhere in Time. He comes with the pistol and the sword, but the pilot.
That is awesome.
I also have a ton of Game of Thrones characters.
Never seen it.
Never seen Game of Thrones?
Nope.
You should probably watch that.
You should probably watch Lord of the Rings.
It's pretty
Probably should.
okay. Lord of the Rings is obviously he needs to watch that. Game of Thrones is pretty good. I have seen that.
Fat Daddy Brick wants to know who made the Iron Maiden figs. Is that Citizen Brick?
No, I actually think that it's Big Kid Bricks.
Huh.
There's somebody, so they have an awesome selection. Online, it's normally hard to get figs. They sell out pretty quick. But if you go to a show, they normally have anything that's on their website. And I've been to like a couple shows. Like I think they're at the show in Raleigh. If they're at the show in Raleigh in June, I can get them for you, George.
Yeah, let me know.
But
Big Kids Bricks usually is there.
yeah,
George needs to come.
Tori said George has to come get him himself.
back to these. Can it not show us and this?
It should be able to. I was having problems sharing screen earlier.
I'm gonna have to go back out and add it back.
Very good.
But this
All that old age.
doesn't do anything for me. We're getting Lego Crocs in a different size or different way. If y'all want these, whatever, I don't know. They do appeal to me a little more than that damn record they're coming out with.
What is the deal with Crocs and their ad campaigns this year? The new Happy Meal toys at McDonald's are Crocs.
I don't know. I mean, Lego got in with Adidas and then they switched to Nike, and I don't understand how they've got Adidas, Nikes, and Crocs.
Now I want Lego Heelys.
Justin's or Ariat's. Maybe Red Wing. Tony Llama.
Rolling up to Brick Fair and Lego Heelys.
I'd throw a hit.
Next, I don't give a shit about this. We're getting another Fast and the Furious Charger and Technic. We had one a couple years ago. I mean, it's got to be the same thing. It can't be anything different, right?
I wouldn't think so.
I mean, you can only build a charger so many ways. There hasn't been that many parts that come out Technic-wise that make me think that it's going to be worth spending $150 on.
Unless it has an alternative build that's orange with an 01 on the side.
That's the parts pack that comes with it. Next up, we're getting a Ducati.
And George has got a smart brick in it that plays the song.
Hell yeah. Still not buying it.
The Ducati is another motorcycle we're getting. I mean, it's really cool they're doing motorcycles. I'm glad that they've stepped into this. They aren't for me. Like I said, this does kind of appeal more to me than the rest just because I feel like it's something that's newer, not overdone. I don't know what y'all think about these.
They went through a whole wave of Technic motorcycles recently.
It's a motorcycle.
I mean, the Harley was a creator set.
It doesn't have a sidecar or an artillery piece in the sidecar.
Yeah, or an MG42.
Yeah. I'm out.
Whoa.
I want you with a sidecar. With a smart brick that plays the song.
What song would that be, George?
Cruising along in the automobile. Everybody loves Chuck Berry. Come on now.
Next, we're getting something that Gene's going to drop $500 on. The big Koenigsegg. I am really excited to see what this looks like, but there's no way in hell I'm going to spend $500 on a Technic car.
Is that the new supercar?
Yep.
Oh, we'll be buying it, and it'll be going in the closet unbuilt.
I don't.
Yeah, Tori's like, and you'll buy one and build it too. So we're gone with $1,000.
Man, I'd rather have Han's car from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Anybody need a 99 F350 dually? I need some money for Technic.
If it had a bow tie on the front, we'd talk.
If it had a what?
A bow
A bow
tie.
tie.
I got
If it had a bow tie, it wouldn't have a 7.3.
Oh, you didn't tell me it had a 7.3.
I got a magnetic bow tie I can stick to the front of it.
Is it a
I like
manual?
that.
Tori has a magnetic Lego bow tie she can stick on the front.
Not quite the same.
Hey, you weren't done.
You're right. You're right. The Lego one's not offensive.
No, that's true. That is true. It's still cute.
Next up, what do you think about this piece of shit there, Kaden?
What on God is that?
Bro, I saw this earlier. I swear to God,
Oh my
this
gosh,
is now like the 5th buildable Yoda, and they go downhill further and further every time.
They do.
Like
It is the worst. Oh my
the
God.
shaping of the head, cool. The arms and like the draping of his robes, sick. His eyes, on the other hand, nightmare fuel.
They get more and more like sadistically creepy every
Yeah.
time.
Finally,
Like,
a
the
Yoda
last
Jonna
one-
will not want.
The last one was bad, and like this is even worse. Plus, I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother just built the same lightsaber at the Lego store last weekend.
Yep.
It looks like he has C-3PO's eyes.
What do y'all think about this getting a damn minifig?
No comment. No comment.
What are those eyes?
Terrifying.
Are those little 1x1 by 1 1/3 inverted domes?
I have no idea. I thought
Either
they
that
were,
or they're the Technic caps.
yeah, I think they're the Technic ball piece that's just printed on.
Oh, the Yurkai eye, or whatever the hell they call it.
Sure.
I think this is horribly done. I think Will probably buy this if he's still in the chat. Hoarder 66 will be probably buying this. I don't even think this isn't even a good parts pack. You're not going to get shit in this.
No.
It's,
I mean, tan, like curved.
You are going to get
slope
shit
stuff,
in.
cool.
That's all you're going to get.
yeah, that is true. You will get shit in this set. Next up,
That looks better.
it looks better,
This one's actually kind of sick.
but I would not want to spend $60 on this or 70, whatever it is, when the head is much better. The helmet
I mean,
is,
I agree that the helmet set is better, but I like the idea of the bust, and I like how well the shaping of the helmet is.
well then
Like
give
the
us
helmet executed great.
give us a $150 bust like the old Darth Maul one.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like this is, I don't know. This to me is just another waste of money. And it's really weird because they're not even like displaying to the fact of FOMO, because if you miss out on this or Yoda, wait till next year, you'll get another one.
Facts.
Next up, we are getting some brick heads of Toy Story. I am actually kind of excited about this. Not really the fact that we're getting the brick heads, but we'll get into it. One Piece is dropping some new sets. If you've not saw the One Piece new season, I don't want to, I guess, spoil anything. There will be some cool stuff in this. I can't wait to actually see all of these sets and what they look like. None of this has anything to do with the gum fruit I showed y'all last week. And there is another battleship that is coming out, so we are getting another pirate ship, which I'm excited about. We're getting another Nike shoe. I think this looks a lot better than the other one. This is an Air Max that is actually like very, very iconic. What is crazy though is look at that detail.
That minifig's awesome.
I know. I'm gonna try to get this minifig. I don't care about the shoe. With the Will Saint, the thing I do like is all these like translucent. What do they call them? What are these called? Rate. What is this color, Gene?
That's the frosted trans clear or frosted trans light blue.
But I do think this is a pretty cool build. I like it better than anything else I've shown. Next up, we're getting 3 more Pokemon sets. I don't know who this guy is, Munchlax, but I do know Arcanine and I do know Rayquaza. The Arcanine, I'm pretty excited for. Rayquaza, it being $130 and like a dragon snake type shit. I can't wait to see that. Sandwich Jones says if you didn't have those Air Maxes in '97, you weren't shit, and I wasn't shit.
I wasn't shit either.
They just released those Air Maxes again, and I almost bought them.
We had the Walmart wannabe. Oh, what was the shoes you pumped up?
All the
Had a little
Reeboks?
basketball in the tongue. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the Walmart version.
No, I am a huge Nike guy. I have like 33 pairs of shoes upstairs. And I almost bought those Air Maxes.
I don't think I've owned 33 pairs of shoes in 40 years of living on this earth.
Agreed.
What's even worse about that is I have 34 pairs of shoes, and they're only 3 different styles. There's tons of color difference, but they're only 3 different styles. And that's not including the shoes that I wear to like work.
I got 2 pairs of boots. Well, 3 pairs of boots and 3 pairs of Hey Dudes. That's it.
I can send you a picture. I have got 4 pair of Jordan 1s that are all red, black, and white, just different color variations, like in different areas. We all got problems. Next up,
Richard got overmolded shoes.
Yeah.
we're getting the Lego Jeep. We saw the video for that. I thought this commercial was pretty cool.
It
The
was.
set looks a lot better than I thought it would. I will probably buy this. I don't know what everyone thinks about it. I know that Jurassic Park is one of those things where Lego has dumped a lot of money in.
What was the price on this again?
If I'm not mistaken, this is $120.
That's not bad.
No, I'll be picking this Jeep up. Next up, we're getting a buildable Lotso. If it smells like strawberries, that's even a bigger bonus. But I've already told Haley we're picking up this entire Toy Story line. I don't know if anybody out there is Toy Story fans, but I know that I'm going to win George over by one of these sets. Not this one. This one is very interesting to me. We're getting a book nook. The only book nook they've ever done is the Lord of the Rings and the Sherlock Holmes. This being one for Toy Story is kind of weird, but what's crazy to me is it includes a molded Slinky.
Ah, mother trucker.
Ooh.
So I don't know how they're doing that, but I know they're dumping money into molded Pokemon right now. We already know they've dumped money into Mario minifigs. I'm ready to see what this is. Next up, we're getting a Pizza Planet Alien Rocket Ride. Don't care. It's got my money. I don't even give a shit what it looks like.
Had me at Pizza Planet.
Yeah, you had me at Pizza Planet. And if you didn't have me at Pizza Planet, Alien Rocket Ride was number 2.
Yep.
Next up, this is the Triceratops we talked about. I think this is extremely, extremely cool. I probably will not buy this set, but I promise you I will get on Bricklink or Bricks and Minifigs, and I am going to buy this minifig.
That minifigure is pretty cool looking.
If nobody knows the story behind this minifig, I highly advise you just go look it up. It's really cool. They've been talking about it forever, about how this guy was like one of the founders of like this movie, and he has never been put into a minifig, and they made it happen. Caden, is any of this stuff sets that you're going to go buy?
Nope.
Besides the Yoda?
I might get the Darth Vader, but definitely not getting the Yoda.
He'll buy a smart playset before he buys Yoda.
That might be a stretch.
You would buy the Yoda before a smart play set?
100%. 100%.
Next up,
That I'm buying though.
I'll let y'all go about this one.
It looks so good.
I don't like the nose. It almost looks like a guppy.
I will say though, the slight pitch to the wings, masterfully done. The landing gear functioning. Also, no stickers. It's all prints,
All printed.
including the 2 massive 6x6 tiles. And the interior is micro scale, but it's dark red and sand blue.
Yeah, I brought a picture of the interior. I
And
want
the
these
minifigs
minifigs
aren't bad too. Yeah,
This hair piece right here,
pretty sick.
and if you could just smudge that out and put a Marine Corps logo on the front.
Yeah.
Call
Okay,
yourself-
wait till you,
Globe.
wait
Call
till you get to
yourself
the wings on
Brickmania.
what you're building.
Do what?
Oh, I'm.
Much better.
There's quite a. Wait, which one's better? This one or the?
The one you're building right now, the way he did the wings is way better.
I will also tell you the one that you're building right now is a lot better of a build.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that all of these slopes up here are the exact same design that Dan did. I'm
Maybe.
over
I mean, this is a much smaller scale.
than what this.
No, that is a much smaller scale than it. That's micro scale.
It's not much smaller.
It's not much smaller.
No, it's got a 30-inch wingspan.
Yeah, I mean it's massive. Don't get me wrong. But the interior to scale. I mean, so far I think I'm building like the base of where the wings are about to go.
But this design right here, if I'm not mistaken, is a little bit like he did the rounded edges up top.
Yeah.
Did Dan design the Skytrain?
Cody.
Cody did. But I mean, this is definitely a cool thing. I may end up getting this. This is once again, I have no place to put it. Lorem said that is out of scale. The minifigs hard pass. It is.
I mean,
But-
I see why they just added the minifigures on the display stand. They do that with some of the like the Apollo 11 rocket.
Yeah, they've done it with all the space stuff.
When they did with the Death Star,
Yeah.
there's the Krennic and Urso. They just sit on the display stand.
I mean, I like the looks of it. I'd really want to buy it, but having designed one on my own already,
I will tell you, Caden, that I will 100% the structure and the soundness of the build of these wheels and landing gear are probably a lot better than the one you're building. That one you're
Yeah.
building is a hefty boy.
it's frustrating.
So, I have never built a Brickmania set.
What?
Really?
Never. Like I have known everybody for this is the craziest thing when I go into World War Brick. I've known everybody for an eternity. Have never bought a set because like I never could afford them, and then I started designing my own stuff. So like I've got some figures and everything, but so yeah, like this is the well, actually no, because I have the Arleigh Burke sponsor set, but I haven't built it yet. It's sitting in my
Yeah, but the person
I-
who designed that
okay.
was a horrible design. It's
yeah.
not up to tier of what you're building now.
And that set you're building's like 6 or 7 years old now.
Something like that. Well, honestly, the fact that like I pulled the trigger to buy this from Richard, and then like a week later, Evan and Lando dropped Market Garden Airborne. I was like, hey, let's go.
But we didn't know that they were technically dropping them then.
I mean, I did.
Well, they don't come out and say, "Hey, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we're doing this."
They do if you know them.
And you talk to them on
I was going to say,
regular
normally
basis.
I have to message them and be like, "Hey, are y'all releasing anything?" I'm not in the Discord.
Normally I just get. I mean, I'm not even in the Discord. I usually Lando. Like it's not usually Lando. Usually it's Evan. Like I'll get into a chat with Evan, and then he'll be like, "Oh yeah, we're dropping X." Like when they did the Tarawa stuff, I knew it was coming because I posted the little like sign that I did, and he was like, "Oh man, our figs aren't gonna be out in time for this." I was like, "When are you dropping figs?" And he starts like sending me pictures, and then he texted me out of the blue randomly about all the extras, and I was like, "I mean, yeah, I'll take the extras to do the vignette. I'm not gonna say no to that." What am I building right now? Oh, I'm building the
Next up,
cockpit. This is
what do y'all think about this?
what is that?
Sagrada Familia is a church in Barcelona. When I tell you that this is, I mean, it's 12,000 pieces. I have no idea. If you've never seen this before, you just need to Google a picture of it. I have no idea how Lego is designed this. No,
I think I
by one.
know what it is. 12,000 pieces is crazy.
But it's going to be one by ones. I mean, it's going to be the same scale as like the Notre Dame. It's not going to be something great.
Well, I mean, even still, like, and also for $600, it just goes to show how much licensing costs.
Yeah. Gene, is this something you're going to get since it's architecture? You're on mute if you're talking.
Yeah, sorry, I was out looking at some pictures. So there's a Flago set of it that's 10,000 pieces. It's incredibly repetitive.
You've already built it?
No. No, there's a Flago set on AliExpress.
Uh-huh.
200 printed pieces in the fake Lego one. But it's a lot of 1x1 stuff and 1x2 stuff.
I mean, it's going to be. There ain't no way that they're going to do anything different because, I mean, like I said, it's 12,000 pieces. If there was 12,000 2x4s in this, it'd be huge.
I did Notre Dame. I think I'll chalk that up as my one hyper repetitive set, and we'll call it done.
It's like the Roman Colosseum.
Yeah, I didn't do that intentionally.
Eiffel Tower.
I'm interested into seeing what this looks like, though.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Next up, we're getting a Wild West set, baby. I am 100% excited for this. I cannot wait.
I'm more excited to see Toy Story 5.
Well, that too, but I'm excited to see them giving, dude, the last Wild Wild West set they gave us with the train and Dr. Porkchop. Man,
I don't know. I'm only about 42.3% excited.
Well, that's because you're lame, Gene. You don't.
As long as Forky's not in it.
Who?
Forky, that stupid plastic fork.
Yeah, I don't know. So I will tell you, I don't know if you've seen the commercial for 5 yet, but Forky gets a companion. It's Knife. Gene, we got to get you some Clash. You got to watch Toy Story.
Dude, I've seen all the Toy Stories.
I'll say I've seen Toy Story and I still don't care.
I've seen every Cars movie also.
Some that we didn't know existed.
This might be a hot take, but I would argue that the first Cars, I'd put that up there in the same like tier as Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say it was better, which I don't know if I would necessarily say that. It's definitely better than the other Toy Stories, like past the first one.
I'm going to say Planes is better than Cars.
Planes is pretty good. Dusty something Hopper.
Dusty Crop Hopper?
Yeah, that guy.
Cars 1 is good, but it is not as good as Toy Story 1. Toy Story 2 is not as good as Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3, well, yeah, 3 is the when it opened with the Wild West scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
3 opened with the Wild West scene. That is one of the best ones. But number 1 is still like that movie is top tier. Do you know why Lightning McQueen is number 95?
No.
Is the 95th Pixar movie?
No, because Toy Story dropped in 95, and Toy Story was Pixar's first film. Slap you with that Disney knowledge. Now, like I said, I did put these in order from what I think is the best or the worst to the best.
You got something cooler?
Nobody else in this entire chat or panel or whatever is going to agree with me on this. I am
100%. Yeah, that's normally how it goes.
The only one to stand on this. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know if it's modular or what, but we are getting Disney's Main Street from Magic Kingdom in Florida.
Cool.
If it's modular size, that's going to be a fucking $900 set. I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be kind of done like Diagon Alley, which is still going to be. I think this is going to be a $400 or $500 set. But the tourists include Mickey ears, which is a new thing, and they're coming out with Disney, Toy Story, Star Wars. I think the rumor was Toy Story, Star Wars, and is it a Muppets t-shirt? It might be a Muppets t-shirt, but they're all like tourist t-shirts. I 100% am buying this day one. What is up, Kennedy? Tron said, but it's Toy Story 5 Wild West. Yeah, but we don't know what the 5 Wild West looks like yet because the movie hadn't released. But I'm getting excited either way. I don't care about what the sets look like. I just want all the minifigs.
Yes.
I've got a box down here. I don't know if anybody in the chat, I don't even know if Gene knows or whatever, but you can ask my wife. Every time we go to a Bricks and Minifigs, I buy every alien and green soldier they have. I have a box down here full of green army men. I don't have all the leg pieces. I wish to God they all came with those little the stands, but I have all the minifigs.
Was the Wild West set the one with the train?
It was.
We have that. We won it at a door prize or something at one of the shows we went to.
You still have it?
It's sealed. Jonna won it, so don't be bargaining with me. She'll kill me.
Oh well, if it's sealed, you're gonna want a price I don't want to pay. So
yeah, I have the what was the Canadian Evil Knievel guy, Duke Kaboom or something?
Duke Kaboom?
Yeah, I have that set.
The Wild West set is really expensive. The minifig, it's like $200 or $300, I think. The Dr. Pork Chop in it is the hammy that has the like rubber cork, but he has the eye patch over it. That minifig alone is like $80, or animal mold, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to verify. I'm pretty sure we have that.
But you want to get into some mocks? I'm gonna let you go first since I just did all that. I'm excited about the Toy Story stuff though. I will be buying that entire line, and they're all reasonable. Other than the Book Nook, they're all like $40, $50.
All right, I am Thomas Bartozek.art on Instagram. Nice little Arctic Explorer set.
That looks so good.
Right. I love how he did the ice chunks adrift.
I love the camera setup.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool things in this. I mean, the ship's not humongous, but I mean, proportionate to the base looks really nice. I love the dog sled.
That's a really cool build.
Yeah. I have quite a few Lego dogs. I don't think I have the Siberian Husky.
I don't know if I do. What did that come with? Was that a CMF?
CMF, maybe? Or is that from Friends?
I know Friends gets all the cool animals. Get a handicapped weenie dog in a wheelchair.
I love this detail right here. That's the 1x3 Harry Potter wand box. Just turned every direction to get that like wood lap design.
How many of those Huskies do you want?
How many do you got?
4.
How much are they?
Like $2.50 a piece.
You said you got 4 of them?
I got 4. There's 4 different Huskies that came out. The one that was shown in that mock, I've got 4 of those. Don't have one of the others. Don't have one of the others. The one that's dark orange, we do have. Oh no, we're sold out of it. He's $3.50.
But you have some that are.
The one in that mock, we got. Oh, there's one of the really light gray in the front. We don't have that one. The ones behind it with the black eyes, we have 4 of.
George, do you want them?
I don't know what I'd really use them for.
I don't either, but I don't have any of those. Haley,
Yeah,
sit in.
unless you can turn a Siberian Husky into a like SEAL team dog.
Well, I do have a seal with a Navy camo helmet on it and a pair of goggles.
I've been wanting to do that with the squirrels I have. I like how he did all the rigging. That rigging sucks. That's a lot of string work.
Yeah.
But I love the brick built sails that are rolled up. I mean, it just got some pretty cool custom minifigures, just random Lego parts.
I love when people use rubber bands and stuff like that to create things on minifigs.
I like the ice pick here made with the minifigure hands.
I will honestly say, not to get his head any bigger than it already is, but Caden has like a lot of the absolute best things I've ever seen when it comes to using accessories on minifigs.
Yeah. Except for that one guy that wasn't holding a gun right.
Yeah, well, that's good.
better,
I didn't
Caden.
say that's not an accessory. That's just opposable misaction. Is what we'll call it.
Appendage. Yeah. Damn yellow shirt kid.
I mean, I could see a ship build like this almost being a Lego Ideas or Lego Icons build.
Well, what was the one that we just got? The
Endurance.
Yeah.
It's still on my list to get.
There's your seal. Our good buddy Dickin Tutu, really nice. Is it the Fallen? I think. I can't remember now. From Lord of the Rings, I believe that was the Return of the King that it was in. At Isengard. Not Isengard. Yeah. Come on, Caden, help me out. I'm having a senior moment.
Minas Tirith.
Minas Tirith, yeah.
You know that set we're buying in a couple months?
Yep. I mean, this thing is massive.
I always wonder, like, when you see people that post stuff like that, like, how did you take that couple pictures in that one spot and just never move it?
Yeah. And his wing spread.
Tron said he loves that blue-eyed one with the bunch, the Husky. Which king of Angmar and his fell beast?
The Fallen Fell Beast. I was close, Tron. Thank you.
God,
Reddish
I
blue
knew,
mock.
I knew that, George. Jesus.
Oh, whatever. You're full of crap. I love trucks and trucks with cranes. You want me to say it, don't you? I love rocks. This is an awesome little Mercedes-Benz Unimog build.
Is that the crane on the back?
Right there.
Yeah.
The old pal finger.
I will say, not to take anything away from this or what we're talking about, but the fact that they race these Unimog trucks is a whole nother.
Freaking awesome. I mean, look at the suspension on this. That's some major flexibility for a Lego.
It really is.
I love how we use the 1x1 trans-clear plate there and then the black neck bracket kind of create that fog light look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that fender is like the larger flex tube.
I have no idea on that one.
The pneumatic tube.
Yeah, is it? It's not.
That's what it
The
looks like.
rigid's 3 millimeter. I think the pneumatic's like 3.5 or 4. But this is cool. I did not know these pneumatic tees came in orange.
They come in a lot of colors, actually.
Is that orange or red?
It's
It's
orange.
reddish orange,
That looks like red to me.
most likely. That's
I am blind, but you know.
I just love little functioning cranes built out of Lego.
Lorm said needs seagulls with the wings closed.
That would be cool. It always looks like they're flying when they're sitting in a nest. I like the little road cones. Simple, 1x1 cone plate. A lot of detail in a small little build. I can't even remember how many of these red toolboxes I have.
I just got the order that I placed. I bought 3 orange ones for the Clone Wars mock just because they would stand out.
Yeah.
Dude, that
I
right
love
there,
it.
what he's got going on the side, throwing those levers in between
The grills.
grill plates.
Dude, that's how I did the wheat field for Bella Wood. It sucks. I hate setting that thing up.
That's all I got this week.
I just been messing with that a lot of that like technique style to come up with some of the computer controls in this room. I need to make an actual YouTube video of the clone mock, but
Didn't you-
I have a lot of.
Didn't you share one today, or was that a short?
That was a short I just posted because I had a buddy that was joking with me the other day, and he told me that I haven't posted anything, so he didn't believe I was still building it. But the problem is, like, I'm down here like sending Papa Trip pictures like crazy. I keep saying that I need to like film something, and then I'll place 1,000 pieces down, and I'm like, well, shit, I didn't film any of that. So
As long as you're keeping Papa happy, that's all that matters.
Exactly. That's the way I look at it. I did get in my next order of lights. This thing has like 50 LEDs in it so far. My mocks are nowhere near what the same theme that George brought. First up, I have showed this guy so many times. I have no idea what his name stands for. I've messaged him and trying to get him to pay attention. I want to get him on the show. I don't know what pieces these are made out of. I'm pretty sure this is some type of paper laid down. But
That is beautiful.
I know. Gene, did those pillar pieces in here, did those ever come in chrome? Or is that custom?
These are 4x4 cylinder halves.
Yeah. Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked at this mock and there's so many questions I have. There's so many questions I have.
So Tron says custom. I've
Tron
never
says
seen
custom.
them.
Well, look at that.
What in earth is that?
That's a custom fig of some sort. Look at this.
I mean, we did recently get Tuan Wee
Yeah, but that is
and
not that
Obi-Wan
head.
Starfighter, but that's a different head.
No, it absolutely did not come in chrome.
This right here has to be a sticker. It has to. I know
And
there's no way in hell you're brick building that, but that has to be.
Yaddle there in the center, I've never seen as a minifigure.
Well, I'm thinking that's just a Yoda head, but I don't know. The hair on top could be something that's like glued to it,
Yeah, it could be.
but that's definitely a Yoda head. Tron said there is quite a few custom parts here. I know that this is a minifig. I know that this is an actual minifig. I know that this one, that headpiece exists. I know that that's a minifig. And then, of course, Mace Windu and Yoda. I have some more pictures of this where you can see like the cutout of
Yeah,
it.
that looks like a piece of, like you said, a piece of paper or a custom sticker.
He said there's quite a few custom parts, but I'm not going to hate. I want to know where this minifig came from.
I don't know who that's supposed to be.
It's one of the council members.
Obviously, Captain.
I love how they're all detailed, and then you just have Mace Windu.
Well, it's Mace Windu.
Next up is Jim Baggins Lego. This build is so cool. I don't. This is one of those things that I was like, "Holy shit!" It doesn't look like it's supposed to be together.
It's defying gravity.
All these little gold hands and dark tan hands put on here to look like frill. That is such an amazing technique.
Well, I know what I'm not showing next week now.
I sent you a picture and told you what I was bringing.
I didn't zoom in.
I love this though. Like it's got to be one of my favorite builds. Even the brick built snake.
That is amazing. This is Jana's.
Do what?
This is Jana's favorite movie. She's probably downstairs singing Little John and Robin Hood walking through the forest right now.
Robin Hood is one of those movies where like people like Caden that has never seen it need to take time and see it.
100% have seen that movie.
You have?
Yep.
It is the best Robin Hood ever.
I don't know. Better than Men in Tights.
Ah, okay. Close. They're closely tied.
No, there's no way.
I don't know. Those
Men in Tights is funny
is
as hell.
good, but the funniest thing about Men in Tights is when you watch that and realize that's freaking Dave Chappelle. Next up, TM31. I thought this was really cool. It doesn't seem like it's much, but I really like this build. He's got a close-up up here, I think, of like the snake head. I'm pretty sure that's the same style they used in like one of the Hogwarts builds, but this using different colors definitely brings like a whole nother world to it. But I thought this was a really cool small little, like, I guess you could call this a vignette, Caden. Next up, Hikanoji. This is nothing but for the Pokemon fans. This is Titanar. This thing's amazing. Sandwich Jones says Prince of Thieves was pretty fire too. It's right behind my fave, Costner's Robin Hood.
I don't think there's been a bad Robin Hood.
I think this is a pretty cool build though. This is something that Lego would do, especially after seeing all these other brick built Pokemon that I've been doing.
I love all the sand green.
Well, none of this stuff was even doable until the last year.
Yeah.
Now this build is for Caden. This is not the same person, but I did forget this guy's name. I will say that if this was a set, I would probably buy it. I would mainly buy it for this right here.
The Dark Magician minifigure.
Yeah, well, it's not even a minifig.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, to an extent it is.
To an extent, but
Those are minifig. I mean, it's definitely a minifig with like some extra. I can't tell if it's a weird render or there was a version.
It's a render.
One of the
100%.
Well, I mean, yeah, but this was one of the first of the like idea submission things that was floating around. So I saw this a couple weeks ago. There was one I saw the other day. If I can find it again, I'll save it and bring it next week. Somebody built the 5 Exodia cards.
Yeah,
that was sick. And then he built like a big
Exodia
thing of
in
it
the background. Was that the one that had the big Exodia in the background and all the cards were brick built?
Yeah. Yep. That thing was sick. And I was like looking at him like, dude, that would be awesome. I would 100% buy that.
If you were, with you being a Yu-Gi-Oh Lego fan,
yeah,
a Legio fan, and you only getting one set, what would you like to see?
So, I mean, the weird part for me is that like I didn't really. I mean, I grew up with like the original show, but I don't really remember any of it, and I haven't watched any of the other ones. So, like, I get far more nostalgia out of like older cards because that was kind of my niche, was like collecting the cards. Like, obviously now playing competitively, but like any of those like kind of OG cards, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Exodia, like those
Pot
would
of
probably
Greed.
be the big three. But anything like that, I mean, I saw somebody else did a render of Blue Eyes in like a big scale, and it was pretty sick.
Next up, Stack and Bricks sent this in, and Caden, if you have not seen this,
This is beautiful.
If you have not seen this, that is the shit.
I mean, I saw that you sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I want to know, for one, the trust that he has in those cylinder pieces, because in this photo they already look like they're bending.
Well, because remember the middle of those is hollow.
Yeah,
So he's got 2x2 rounds stacked in it.
yeah, but that's to hold it
only thing.
sideways.
Yeah, because it's Technic bricked. Because those are inverted, so he's got a axle in there somewhere.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that is literally holding the weight of this thing leaning.
Yeah,
This thing is not a light set. It's pretty hefty.
I can imagine. I wouldn't trust it.
Mr. T.
When I first saw this, there's only one thing that I think this is missing. And I'm going to go with George on this. If we could have Predator in one of these trees,
That'd be awesome.
give us a Stallone minifig.
For years, I had planned on doing the scene from not Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now, where all the helicopters are flying towards that Vietnamese village.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ride of the Valkyries is playing.
Yep. I have Kilgore. I have the cameraman, all the boat crew. And I do have a Sylvester Stallone Rambo minifig. Just need a Predator.
I think this is so beautiful, though.
It's amazing.
I love the rusted roof tile look. Putting those vents on there, the grill pieces, and then hiding the reddish brown underneath it, and then on top where it gives that contrast. The popcorn pieces also on the ground is fire, like the bullet ricochet.
I've done that.
But that is what I brought. If y'all don't follow any of these people that we post, y'all should probably go do that. And then message everybody and blow them up and convince these people to come on the show. I've messaged I just said his name, the DSOB guy, and I've not heard anything back yet. I need him to come on. And I think we need to get the Hypolite Bricks guy. We've showed some Star Wars mocks from.
I would love to chat with him. I mean, I've met him before, but
I would love to get him on. Oh no!
Yeah, stalking them, having everybody else message them, probably not the way to win friends.
Hey, you never know. If you don't stalk, you don't get what you want. Right? Isn't that the rules? This is the first Pokemon I've built where it doesn't hide a some type of like element inside of it. Like Charizard has a fire element inside of it. Blastoise has water, and then Venusaur has leaf. If I'm about to do it, don't ruin it for me and tell me.
like any of us have built those sets.
Connor said, yeah, Connor has. Real cool people do. I wouldn't expect you to. Connor said who will be all at Fredericksburg next week. Lauren wants to get Legalize It Man on. If he'll come on, we'll have anybody once. Depending on how they act, we might have them twice.
Or if
You
you're
never
real good, you'll be on here for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I was gonna say you never know. George screwed up and wanted to be on here more.
I'm going to be in Arizona next week for Solo Live, so I won't be anywhere near Fredericksburg.
You weren't going to come to Fredericksburg anyway. Let's be fair.
No, I wasn't. I'm not planning on any Lego shows this year unless somebody sweet talks me and pays me to be there.
Gives you a goodie bag for registering.
Or gives me a goodie bag.
I was about to say, Caden, can you do me a favor while you're there and pick up my dad's goodie bag? He wanted.
Yeah. What's the name?
It's under Richard Harding.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
He used my name because he didn't want to ruin any other aliases that he might have.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Hey, man, you got to lay low incognito.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've been searching for this part now for a half hour.
It's still in North Carolina.
Richard probably shortage of that one.
Bro, I mean, well, the other thing is that I'm finding parts that aren't also like taken apart, which means now I'm also looking for like another like assembly that just has this part in it.
What part is it?
It's the 1x3 double jumper in light blay in the cockpit.
In light blay?
Yeah. I know I have some in my bins over there. But
I was about to say, what I normally do is grab one out of my bin, and then as soon as I attach it, I'll see it laying there.
Yeah. Well, if in order for me to do that, I have to like go and like dump out my bin of light blay.
Where's Brick Universe, Andrew?
Lorem said, "Is the other Brick Fair canceled?" Nobody knows yet.
Not canceled at the moment, just postponed. We just don't know until when yet.
Caden is the holder of all information Brick Fair.
Yeah, I got the inside. I got the inside scoop. I'm in the inner circle chat.
I know Brick Fair's website trying to log back in after a show to get like a receipt is a major pain in the butt to find anything.
Yeah, I don't know why you would think that was gonna work out for you. But
I was about to say they can't even support themselves there. The first year or second, no, it wasn't first year. It was maybe last year. They did a bingo thing, and they said you had to be checked in to play bingo the first night. So everybody went to go check in and crashed the site. Dude,
that site crashes when they do the door prize check-in. The site crashes literally every single year and has for the last like 3 years. So that's why, like now, he just like preemptively starts doing it, where whoever has checked in, he has a master list and just randomly pulls people.
The website looks like it was built on Angel Fire server from 1998.
It was built by Todd, and he's not a digital person. I mean, he might think he is, but.
So the big head, the long neck guy, Papa Trimp sent me is Jarl Poof.
Yeah.
And he said that he has a nice Yodel fig. Can't remember. It's either Light Customs, OBT, or Reyes.
Huh.
Reyes.
I'd never seen a Yodel in Lego.
I've never had a need for one, but I've now, since Papa Trip got me addicted, I was like, well, I'm not buying custom military figures all the time. Let's buy some custom Star Wars figs. I've started down that rabbit hole now.
Great. I think you need a hobby. You spend way too much money.
Yeah.
On another subject, have you guys seen the Brick Veteran B29 pre-order?
Everything they have on their site is way too expensive for me.
Yeah, but it's a B29.
Is that an airplane?
Oh, come on.
I have I have one Brick Veteran deal that I have had for ever, and I cannot bring myself to buy the pieces for it.
You could
I
have
found
three
it.
I know it's going to be, it'll be $1,000 to build. I have the B-2 bomber build. I don't even want to know what that costs to buy.
Yeah.
$7 billion.
Have you ever seen that build, Caden?
Yeah, he had it at Brick World 2 years ago, I think.
That is a big flying Dorito.
Yeah.
I want to build it, but I'm like, I don't think it'll be that expensive, like per piece, because it's all black. But like,
It's all dark bluish gray.
no, the one I have is black.
Oh, that's not much better than that.
The B-2 bomber,
Yeah, it's all dark bluish gray. The B2's not black.
unless these instructions are just weird colored.
Yeah, no, it's dark bluish gray.
Yeah, boom roasted.
Yeah, it's not black like the F-117 or the SR-71 in real life.
Oh,
It's a
Maybe it's
darker
just the
gray.
shade of this manual. This looks black.
Yeah, it's not black.
I'm stupid. I'm looking for a part I already had on there. Why is it always got to be black, Richard?
Racist.
Yeah,
Oh, it is dark bluish gray.
Yeah.
crazy.
I grew up not far
I
from the
am
B-2
wrong.
base. I used to be able to get on the flight line with them when I was a kid. Can't anymore, but
Hey, George, I think what he alluded to was you were right.
yeah, I know.
He won't
just-
say that out loud, but he's thinking.
Yeah, George is right. I'll tell you, the instruction booklet is 600 pages.
I do not doubt it. I think I bought the digital instructions from them.
Like
That's
a
how I got
terabyte.
these. I would love this parts printed pack, but I know that's $1,000 too. So, got to stay away from those. I don't know. The last thing I built military was this Panzer. Panzer. I'm sorry. I still really like this damn Panzer.
you didn't build your Jeep yet? Oh, that's right. You got the parts pack.
Yeah, I got 2 parts packs.
I built
See, even George got the Jeep.
I built the U505 from the Chicago store anniversary a couple years ago. This thing's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Does it actually sink to the bottom of water if you put it in it?
Oh, probably. Do you? You're probably too young to remember. Was it Fruit Loops cereal? It had to been because Toucan Sam, but they had a toy submarine that you could add baking powder or baking soda to, and it would submerge in the tub and then come back to the surface.
Yep,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Okay, I'm glad somebody does.
Yeah.
I'm with Caden on this one.
What's that, Richard?
I said I'm with Caden on this one.
You know, cereal boxes used to come with toys at the bottom. We'd
I
always
know what he's talking about.
Cracker Jacks.
Oh, I miss Cracker Jacks in a box. Now they just come in a bag. You don't get Dakota rings or fake diamond rings, and now it's like temporary tattoos.
Gross.
He said Fredericksburg has a problem with cell service.
That's fine. It won't be any different than me being at work then.
Are you like at Fredericksburg? Are you showing anything for the first time?
For the first time, no.
Damn it!
Nope. You're not coming anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Hey
No,
Connor,
but we know people there.
Fredericksburg, can you go find Caden's table on Friday night and take a picture of it and send it to me? Just whatever displayed, one of everything, it'll be fine.
The same pictures you have from Atlanta, Richard.
I'm sure Josh and Dave are going to be there.
Yeah, I think they are planning to be there.
If they are, tell them hi.
I will.
It is getting that time, guys. We do need to end this.
I was packing up.
What
One of my co-pilots over here reminded me of that.
does anybody
Pack it up.
have anything going on this weekend?
We're going to a concert Saturday night, but
I'm just
Got
working
it.
on Sugarloaf.
Ooh,
I'm
What
gonna
concert, George?
Aaron Watson.
Who dat?
He's a red dirt country singer out of Texas.
Hell yeah, brother.
First time I saw him was 20-something years ago, before he became real big. And now we're both older and have a lot more gray in our hair. So
Why are you laughing, Richard?
It's because he's like red dirt country. And you're like, hell yeah, brother.
it's funny.
I'm
Something
gonna be
Katie
going
probably
to some
wouldn't listen
yard sales this weekend. Haley wanted to go hit some yard sales and go to some antique stores. I'm gonna try my luck and see if I can't get something.
You should try getting a George at an antique shop.
Just go there and ask them if they have this guy and show them a picture of his face.
Just
You
look
gotta,
for
like-
in a crate that says Fragile.
You gotta take one of the selfies he sends you and get like ChatGPT to put in like a mugshot. Be like, do you have this guy?
Is that,
Alright,
is that shirts for 2027?
Yeah.
Well, it has been fun this week's. Roxanne Forrest Quiver said they should give us European minifig paper packs and cereal boxes or something.
I'd be all right with that.
That'd be kind of cool. You just find a whole bunch of open cereal boxes at a grocery store. But Angry Dragon said my lug's doing a Lego show this weekend, and Hoarder said buy all, smash that like button. And he is correct. Hit that like button. We'll be back next week. Next week we do not have a guest right now. We could get one by then, but as of right now, we do not. Everybody take it easy. I will be filming some stuff this weekend to put out another episode for the Clone Wars mock. Take it easy.
Yeah. Clicks and clacks, building blocks, let's begin. Stacks on stacks, with beards we always win. In a world of plastic, our minds spin. Brick by brick, where do we dive in? Brickin with the beard, we never stop. Talking pieces, colors going over the top. Custom sets, landscapes, got a shop. Tunes drop, make